I'm starting this up. So, alright, y'all ready? Oh. If you said it stopped. It says that it's going. Alright. Alright, this is just gonna be a demonstration of an enemy FOB. You're solid defense and pain. This might need to mute something twice or whatnot, because it is broadcasting. I want to just skip this video. Alright, it's just gonna be something quick. Some people online have like super awesome armies. This is not one of those people. This is going to be something that's fairly simple, but notice how fairly simple can still turn in an instant. It can turn really bad. This game's pretty realistic. You get shot in the face, you pretty much die. Like, it's pretty awesome. There are some cool technologies in the game, though, that obviously, or assumingly, didn't exist in the 80s, but you don't see that too often unless you're playing like the main story. Like this in here, I can't use stealth in this, or anything like that. Stealth camouflage. And if I wanted to, I could actually look over here through my binoculars and try to scope out where these people are at. See, there's a guy right there. There's another guy right there. Oh yeah, my helicopter was playing Rebel Yo. Huh? What'd you say? Yeah, that takes a long time to unlock that right there that I just did. It's called Wormhole Fulton. Oh snap, that guy almost saw me. Look. That guy almost saw me. A couple trinks to the leg, he'll drop in a second, see? Bam. Yeah, you get a research and development team where you can improve your tranquilizer darts or your suppressors and stuff. You don't just start the game with like things like that. And you pay for everything.
Subject on board.
So you like
leave the rest to us.
Yep, this is a base that someone else created. Oh shite. Yeah, that was close too. See the little white thing that... Oh! Shit! Fuckers. See? Told you it can go bad real quick.
Roger that.
No. There's probably at least a good dozen or two left. Not counting the decoys. Okay, I don't know where that third person was at, but that's alright. I can't stack up to this. Get up there. Yeah, it's better to not get caught. Oh, that was not cool. Stun grenade in the face kind of hurts. But it took out the other guys.
Infiltration successful.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
See, had I not gotten caught, I would have tried stealing supplies, like some of their defenses and their soldiers, like I did earlier in it. And then after you pass, you get like so many different material supplies and stuff that you get throughout the game. Oh, I got another S-rank soldier there. You get some more money, global military product, kind of like GDP or something for a country. They call it GMP, since I'm a private military force that's actually not within borders of any nation, out in the middle of the ocean. But yeah, that was just a quick little, they call them FOB, Forward Operation Base Infiltration Mission. The people and stuff that I got to keep. Now, online, since I did get caught, under normal circumstances, they would be able to come and attack my base. And if they're online at the time, whether they're playing like a online match like I was, or you know, Metal Gear Online, or if they're playing you know, just regular story mode or something, it'll give them an emergency update that someone broke into their base and that security was on alert or whatever, that they were engaged in combat, and they can actually fly in by chopper and take care of me themselves. Obviously that person didn't. There was one time I ended up missing someone. I was even online. I was outside smoking a cigarette. I came back inside. I saw the emergency on my screen. By the time I tried getting there, they were already done gone. They took 11 of my soldiers. Yeah, and 126,000. I was like, motherfucker. That's alright. It's not as bad as when I was playing this on PS3. My very first nuke I ever developed, someone stole it immediately after development. I was like, son of a bitch. But yeah, they got different things like that.
Clouds approaching.
You can play all kinds of random people online, people of equal rank or higher rank. You know, some of these people don't have a lot of wins. Some of them have like hundreds of wins. But you can see have what materials stuff they have prior to trying to invade. You can see if they have nukes or whatnot. As far as your army, like this is, I have this right here on the map. It's called Mother Base, and then I have 4 forward operation bases that are still in progress of being built piece by piece. It's super expensive and takes a lot of time. Like, I think one of my platforms is taking days right now. Hey look, I can build. Okay. Yeah, see, I still have 1 day and 16 hours on that one, and 16 hours on that one. And you can actually, Yeah,
Commencing
it takes
platform
time. Like,
construction.
regardless of how good you are, this is still going to take a while for you to actually participate in all the game content. Now this is also one of those games where I personally, back when I was on PS3, none of the combat deployments or developments would continue when you were not playing. So if you turned off the game, nothing was progressing. PS4 is a little bit different. See, like I was mentioning earlier, development, like your research and development. Give it a second, I'm online, so it's loading online stuff. So like, this is kind of the stuff that I'm at right now. This thing right here is going to cost me $2 million as far as the money to develop. And also, I have to have my R&D team and medical team up to a certain rank, which I do. And then there's 2 plants there, Homa and Digitalis Lutea. I don't know, something from Africa. And I need to have an anesthesia specialist in my staff, which I do. And then I can actually do this specific upgrade, and it takes so many hours for it to do it. Right now I'm, see, like this one says 3 hours still. I'll show you another one that I just did earlier when I logged on. It was for a gun security camera for my bases. That way my security cameras don't just sound the alarm, but they'll actually shoot at people. That one's taken 8 days and 16 hours left. Yeah, this shit takes forever. And you see all these things with the little red lock, still things I need to upgrade and unlock and stuff. And then there's still things in question marks that I don't even know what they are yet, And that's this far into the game. I'm at 100% mission completion.
Please select a mission.
As far as the 50 missions of story with all their little mission tasks and ranking. And then there's 100 and some odd, 157 side ops. And side ops are, it's not a mission. So there's no major penalties or lack of bonus. Like when you play a mission, by doing perfect stealth or not getting kills or anything like that, they give you point bonuses towards your rank at the end. You don't have to. You can still get an S rank by killing people or by being seen just by doing the mission fast. So there's lots of factors when it comes to a rank. The side ops don't have that at all. It's more of like a free roam. You can actually, you'll see here, you can just enter the world in free roam. Like I can just go to Afghanistan or in Africa and around like I thought it. Since you build up your army, you can actually send your combat unit out on deployments to, either...
Select a mission.
I mean, like I said, this is a private military corporation, a PMC. People hire you for different kinds of jobs. Like this one that says medical assistance, and another one is an outpost defense. Some of them are staff recruitment, or I like these right here. You actually attack the enemy stuff. So this one's a storage shed destruction. It limits their amount of helmets that they can give their soldiers, so less of the enemies will have helmets, so you can actually perform headshots easier. Then you got like surveillance cameras and decoys, directional mines, shotguns, machine guns, body armor. That one's one you definitely want to take out. Shields, you want to take that one out too. Riot suits, oh I hate those guys. Flashlights. Now them riot suit guys, if notice when I just did that infiltration in that person's base, I didn't have anything lethal equipped. I was using non-lethal weaponry. Riot suit people, you basically cannot do that with. There's only one thing two things that will affect them that's non-lethal. and both of them are a type of grenade. A stun grenade, which may or may not concuss them, and then the sleeping grenade, which, because they're in a riot suit, they're not exactly built for gas masks or whatever, which I'm surprised I didn't see gas masks up here. So that's actually one that they have up here too sometimes. But yeah, all kinds of stuff. As you build up your army, you get different units. Combat unit is specific towards the Merc deployment that I was just showing you.
Rain approaching.
That was my controller that just talked to me. It said caution, rain approaching, because we're in a helicopter flying over the ocean, which you can't really tell very well right now. I don't know if it's just like not loading or if it's just like super bright. Yeah, see, it's 10 a.m. so the sun's like really high in the sky or whatever. But yeah, security team is what guards your bases. R&D team for your development, making better weapons or upgrading weapons, getting better suppressors, or being able to add, say, like flashlights or laser sights to the weapons and stuff. Base development has to do with your resources. It's essentially kind of like a mining facility. There's a lot of messages going on all of a sudden. I forgot how to do this. Where's the chat? Not. Yeah, can you just read them to me, because that's what I was trying to do, is pull up the comments. So I'm getting a lot of them now. Okay, that's annoying. Anyways, base development has to do with your resources, how fast they accumulate and stuff. Because there's processed and unprocessed. There's actually all kinds of different resources. Nuclear weapon is actually considered a resource. If it ever pulls up here. So you got fuel resources, biological material, common metal, minor metal, precious metal. And you can have processed or unprocessed, online and offline storage. Then there's the different plants and stuff that you accumulate throughout the game. And then you see here things like turrets, grenade launchers and stuff like that. All that stuff for your base. You can actually steal it from the enemies in the main story or in the FOB stuff, and it gets sent back to your base. You can sell them also for money. Same thing with any of the vehicles you encounter in the game. You can pretty much steal anything, tanks. I don't know what this thing is, but it's super fun. It shoots like a bunch of missiles. It's super awesome. You got I wasn't so prone to stealing because it actually made this. You're in the middle of combat, so I'm like, I feel like I'm just changing ownership. Like really, that's all it is. No, because like, no, all right, like especially when I'm playing the main story, you can Fulton the enemies out, you know, attach them to balloons, or when you get the upgrade, it's like a little wormhole, like you saw in the video earlier. I take everyone, regardless of their rank, knowing that I'm just going to fire any shitty soldiers and keep only the good ones, but I take them all for the number one reason, so that I don't get caught afterward, because people wake up. You know, whether you trank them or you just slammed them to the ground and they're stunned or whatever, they'll still wake up regardless, you know, if you take enough time. So that's one reason why I Fulton everyone, is just so less chance of getting caught. But also in my mind, I think of myself as in a hypothetical situation, if I was one of the enemy soldiers who came to that place afterwards, it would look like aliens came through or something. Like everyone's gone. Like everyone just pooped without a trace. You know? All the communications are wiped out and everything, and they're just like, what happened here? You can also take out the lights to outposts and stuff too. That's actually a good way to try to divide the enemy forces. They're not too bright on that note. They generally only send 1 or 2 soldiers at a time to check it. So it's like you can like turn off the power generator, and 1 soldier will come over there to check it, and you can just like hide on the other side of it, and either take him out before he turns it back on, or let him turn it on, radio it in, knock him out, turn it off again, and someone else will walk over there. So, I mean, there's all kinds of different strategies that you can use. That's what I like about this one. It's a little more open. Oh, by the way, these things are walker gears. Think of it like, yeah, it's like a bipedal tank thing. They're super awesome. These are ones that like my army can use. I have one that's customizable. Here's nukes. I don't have any nukes because I was going for a secret video for my mother base. Hey look, more people are joining. That's awesome. I'm gonna just show you like a mission real fast then.
Please select a mission.
Let's see. Like this one right here, this mission, the actual goal is to take out enemy communications. So I could do that one, or this one right here is one that actually has more to do with the main story. If you wanted to watch it, I'll end up having to fight a boss towards the end called the Man on Fire, which I know how to defeat him easily, but that doesn't mean that it'll work out. When I was trying to S rank that, it was getting frustrating. I do know that I have a, I forgot what it's called, like a little online objective thing to do one of these missions down here. I think it's the total stealth over the fence. That means if I get seen or detected, it's instant game over. Like there will be no combat with enemies. It's just instant game over to restart the mission, sort of deal. Have some cool missions here where they add situations like that say subsistence. The definition of subsistence is to live with like bare minimum or something like that. I guess that's like a very layman's way of defining that word. But in this, you go in nothing but fatigues. You have no weapons, no items whatsoever. You don't even have an empty magazine to like use as a to throw it and make a sound to like lure enemies a different direction. You don't even get that. You start with nothing. You have to procure everything. So you have to like take out enemies and steal their guns and stuff and proceed with the mission. Those are super interesting ones. Anything specific? You want me to just do the... What do you want me to do? Alright, let's do this one real fast. Let's see, challenge task list. Let's see. Achieve 10 or more tactical takedowns. No kills, no alerts. And captured 1 or more outposts. Okay. And I'll actually, since I'm going to missions and I've already beaten this part of the game, I'll show off a little bit too, and I'll use some of the secret unlocks that you don't get for a while. Wait a second, did I do the right mission? Yeah, I did. Okay, I'm tripping. Alright, so... Oh yeah, there's a customizable D-Walker. So you can... It can have like Gatling guns or anti-tank missiles. Pretty slick. There's other buddies too. Like you got a horse. This is just a costume that I have on my horse. The battle dress. Can also make it look like a demonic unicorn. or just straight up horse. Yeah, I love it. The Fury Corn, yeah, it's awesome. Then you got D-Dog. D-Dog is super awesome in the fact that anyone within a specific range, regardless if they're on the other side of a wall or not, D-Dog can sense them. So you can see them through walls or whatever. Because D-Dog will... Yeah, D-Dog is awesome. And with all of your buddies, you can switch it up. Like right now I have a Tactical Fulton, to where I can tell the dog to, like, you know, send one of the enemies back to base. Or there's the Battle Dress, which is just more of a defense. You see he's like got ceramic plates and stuff to help protect him from bullets. Sneaking, he's got a sneaking suit on, kind of like me right now. And he's got an electric stun knife, so he can actually take out enemies. Or there's another one that's just like it, but with a lethal knife. And that one actually looks like something out of an anime. Like the dog jumps up on their chest, slits their throats, and does a backflip off of them. And you're just like, what the hell, Ninja Dog? Straight up. Then you've got one of the favorites for most people, Quiet. She is super awesome sniper. First off, this is one of the secret costumes that you get. Primarily throughout the entire game, this is what she looks like. Let that sink in for a moment. Go through with her dressed like that. She breathes and I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but you do ultimately unlock costumes for it. And just like everything else, like I said, you start with her with just having this regular sniper rifle. You get far enough along, you get the tranquilizer one, and you get a suppressor for her main one. Suppressor for the... Settle down, bud. Sorry, everyone, that's my son. Getting the suppressor for the tranquilizer rifle is priceless. Not having the suppressor, it's like instant combat alert for the enemy. And using any lethal rifle is also kind of the same. I don't know why, but the enemies, when they look at a dead body, they instantly know it's dead. Whereas if it's a tranked or knocked out person, like what? What's wrong? And then they run over there, you know? It is kind of weird. She does have a super awesome sniper rifle there, though. Look at that. The damage, impact, and penetration is, like, ridiculous. That's like an anti-material 50 caliber. But, yeah, those are the buddies. For this specific mission, who should I use? I suggest Dog or Quiet. Sure, let's go Quiet. Nobody said nothing. Check this out. I'm gonna make it a little harder on myself. Ooh, I might keep the stun arm. Huh? The what? The boob mechanics? Oh yeah. Alright. It's actually pretty good. You know, I mean, this, you know, made by Japanese people, so, you know. All super bouncy for no reason. I don't really need much of anything on this mission, but anyone who's familiar with like some of the old games, here is Solid Snake from Metal Gear Solid 1 that came out on PlayStation 1 or PlayStation X if you're familiar with the console actual code name or whatever. But that came out in like, what was that, like 1998, I think. Also Gray Fox, the first cyborg ninja from the same game. Now, the cyborgs run faster and jump farther. You can actually read it there. A costume for role-playing as cyborg ninja, improves speed when sprinting as well as jump distance. And then you've got Raiden from Metal Gear Rising, or from the earlier installments of Metal Gear Solid. Metal Gear Solid 2, you get to play as Raiden, main character. He makes a cameo appearance and stuff in Metal Gear 4. Metal Gear Solid 4, yeah. And he runs even faster. So I'm actually going to use him. Oh. Yes, I am. I'm going to do it. Also, before I actually choose that, I also want to show you guys that you can, in fact, unlock the Infinity Bandana. Makes it to where all of your weapons have infinite ammo. But if you use it, it's instant bump down on your mission ranking, which for this specific excursion I'm not concerned about. And then I'm also going to add something else. Instead of the night vision goggles, I'm going to add... Oh yeah, they got things where you can like sense creatures or slow down time. Like you can pop a pill and slow down time. It's like adrenaline in a pill. We're gonna get some stealth camouflage. My son is like, giggle, giggle, giggle. Giggle, giggle. Come on. Oh yeah. One of those games where it lets you do something while you're waiting. PS4, you don't have to wait for very long. You do have to hit X to resume game. Most of the time, anything online, it just automatically keeps going though. Do know that. But anything that's single player, you actually have to hit X on it. Otherwise, you could be sitting here reading through shit for like 20 minutes and then be like, oh yeah, okay. Alright, buddy. This may be... It's been a while since I played any of these, so this may have an intro. Nope. I'm just starting out on the chopper.
You need to disable the Soviets' reinforcement system by putting a hole in their base-to-base comms network.
And see, you can see quiet over there. You can actually go first person, look around if you wanted to.
First, use the binoculars to locate the communications equipment at the facility.
You can customize like everything. You can make the chopper like... You can add missiles and stuff to it, or flares. You can paint it different colors. You can do the same thing with any of the other vehicles, like the Jeeps or the tanks. There was a point in time I gold-plated everything I owned, but that's just ridiculously expensive for no reason, really. It actually serves as a negative combat advantage. Let's see, I'm going this way. See how he runs and like there's lightning on the ground and stuff. Yeah, super fast mode. This... And see, that chick is superhuman too. Oh snap, that kind of sucks. Thank you, Chica. She just took him out for me. So there goes my really good rank, already gone. I've already been seen. That's A-okay.
communications post and destroy the target equipment. Its location is on your iDroid.
Oh, you can use your binoculars and like assess people.
You gotta extract him.
See, like that's a rank S in that one category. That's good enough for me. He's going back to base. He's gonna join the army. Yeah, I could use a door, or I could mix it up and use a window. Found a diamond hiding in the corner. Some materials that are processed already here at this outpost. There's nothing else really here. There's some ammo and stuff, but I haven't used any ammo, so I don't really need it. So, yeah, we're just gonna leave here now. Oh, they have a grenade turret thing right here. I'm gonna steal that. Alright, now we're leaving. And if I wanted to, like say if I didn't have the sniper Chica with me, which by the way I can pull up my map and I can tell her to go ahead and scout the place out for me so I know where all the soldiers are at. If I didn't have her, I could call in, say like my horse. I could just have it dropped in. Or what I can do right now is I can call in a Jeep. And we're gonna drop that up the road here since I run so fast. I hate waiting on stuff. I'm still gonna end up waiting. There was really no point to even call it in. That was like 20 grand wasted, but you know, it's just to show you guys, see, like you can call stuff in. So you can like pull up your map and stuff. There's actually, it says down there toggle map NAV. You can actually drop it down here and you can drive while keeping your map out, even though it's much harder. If you wanted to, you can listen to music. Pull up some cassette tapes. You have like in-game score music, and then some of the music from like some of the old ones, like Peace Walker, or they finally brought Snake Eater back. I was pretty happy about that. I'm like, yay, Snake Eater. And then you've got like actual real songs. Okay, so this is, this is gonna last that much longer, truth be told. Like, this is a very, very, very short mission. And I have to run the store when I get done with this. Oh, snap, there's a guard right there. No! Motherfucker. Yeah. Even with stealth camouflage, you can obviously be seen. It depends on how fast you're moving and everything. Plus, I'm using someone who, he's not wearing like a stealth suit, so my footsteps do make noise. Plus, I'm like running at a faster speed, so these people can hear me coming. They're like, what the hell?
You'll either have to steal some from the enemy, or call in a supply drop from your iDroid.
What? What are you talking about? Oh yeah, I was like, what are you talking about? Oh.
He's coming too.
See, look, you can also hold people up. Like, see, I just knocked him down and point a gun at him. And since he's face down, I don't even have to be stealth. I don't even have to keep my gun on him. He has no idea if I even walk away. Or I can interrogate him if I wanted to. So I could be like, where's your friend? He doesn't know anything, of course. Spit it out, or, you know, that sort of deal. They'll tell you any random thing. They might tell you that there's a prisoner here. They might tell you of some diamonds that are hidden. They might tell you that where their specialists are, where their XO, their commanding officers are at. Oops, I almost bolted him out while he was awake. You do want to put him to sleep, otherwise they start screaming. And it'll alert everybody. Well, no, one of my objectives is actually, I already messed up. Never mind, I guess I can kill people. Because I was gonna say my objective was to perfect stealth, no kills. I I guess it doesn't matter now because I got seen already. And see, they heard that, so they're tripping out.
Subject on board. Leave the rest to us.
I feel like Predator. And look, you can mess with them. I love messing with them. See, that was an empty magazine, literally just to attract their attention. Let's go check it out. Once you become a master of this game, their predictability is kind of easy. Whoa! That was unexpected. Let's make it dark. Oh shit, he saw me. Fuck. Well, you have to think like actual line of sight. See, like, whereas from the current camera view, I can see them right now. But in reality, first person, see, I shouldn't be able to know that that guy's there other than his flashlight. I can see it. You see that? You know. Oh yeah, I forgot. My sniper friend's trying to help me out. And then you can get really creative. I'm gonna use him as a weapon. Oh. I guess I won't.
Outpost captured.
Good work. You've completed your objective. Now get out of the hot zone.
Mission info updated.
So yeah, alright, now I can either... Oh look, someone's awake. And see, you can tell Chica, like, to take aim and fire and whatnot, or, see, like, when it goes into a combat alert, she just automatically goes to the cover me option down there, to where she'll just open fire, like at will. Oh yeah, self-recharge. I like just playing with them sometimes. See, the mission's already done. I can just leave if I wanted to. I can call in a chopper right now. Or I can use this right here and leave with it. Like I can hop on top of it and go through the portal with it. And just go straight back to base. Yeah. Only time will tell. I'm sad, I just like threw the one guy over the wall and then beat up the other guy. That would be kind of trippy, being beat up by a ghost. How did you know I was over here? Ow! That looked like it hurt. Whoa. Dun dun dun.
Нет, не делай этого. Я не хочу умирать.
I don't know why I just like decided to go on a murder spree. But I think he's dead. Maybe. Maybe I should do this more. That seems about right. But yeah, anyways. So, oh, you can hide in dumpsters. You can hide bodies in dumpsters, whether you killed them or just tranked them or whatever. I actually went inside the hut and destroyed the actual terminal in order to complete the mission. I could have just destroyed these dishes instead. There's one more there. FYI, this is a rank 1 gun. I actually customized it to where it had all the coolest things, other than the fact that but it cost me $70 basically to use instead of thousands. There was supposed to be a guy in a truck in this mission, but I don't see him anywhere. And you know, you get your loadout and you start, or before you actually start your mission, you know, you can choose your weapons or whatever for your loadout. You can actually call in things also. Get down. Why don't you wake up too? I don't need to worry about them getting up. You can actually have stuff dropped to you, like how I had the Jeep dropped to me. I can just like choose a different weapon. Like if I wanted a rocket launcher dropped in, I could have it dropped in to me. C4 or whatever. Let's see, what else can we do? Fire support, as I mentioned earlier, like straight up bombardment, smoke, chafe. Weather modification, super awesome. Like, imagine if the military actually had perfected that. Because I know they've been working on that shit for decades, but like to actually perfect it, to just be able to like call in a sandstorm. Again, pickup or air support for the helicopter. Point in doing anything right now. This was a very short mission at the beginning of the game. That's what I was mentioning earlier. I've just been procrastinating, enjoying it a little too much. Not the keeper. At least you have an A++. So I suppose you can live. Doesn't look like he lived, but he did.
He's coming too. Roger that.
This guy didn't. I'm okay. I'm okay. Yeah, you should see me play Dying Light. I abuse those zombies horribly. Like when they're nothing but a torso with like
Mission complete.
ouch. That was horrible. But see, I still made quite a bit of money off of that. Holy crap. Oh, okay, never mind. That was my total balance over there. Okay, so I only made 182 grand off that, which when you're playing through the game, that's like a lot. Yeah, by the time you get to where I'm at though, once you've beaten the game, the story and the side ops and all that stuff, and you're focusing on online stuff, everything is so much more expensive and takes so much more time. Not as far as the gameplay, but you know, like I showed you earlier, the developments and stuff take forever, take days and hours and shit. Yeah, I got a lot of S soldiers on this one. The only thing I don't like seeing when I get good soldiers is underneath the skill category, if they have troublemaker there. I get rid of troublemakers.
Boss, we have an emergency.
Oh
Come
snap.
back to Mother Base ASAP.
You see that? We have an emergency. Oh snap. Someone went to my base! And I was totally about to go to the store to get cigarettes too. Like I said, it's not like it's a, you know, like an offline game or whatever, you know, where you could just like pause it or whatever, you know. The online aspect, if you're not there... Whoa, what is this? I don't know what this is. Hold on, what is going on?
This is our home. How can we let this happen? Guess it's time to increase security. Just give me the order.
Who did this?
A competitor. But we don't know who. Can't pin down a route to their base. But we're ready to strike back. Just give us that chance, boss.
Fucking do it then. Oh, I know what that's for. Because this is the first time I've been back to my own base since that dude infiltrated and took 11 of my soldiers. But yeah, this is my base. My main base. It's called Mother Base. That's my symbol right there. That's me. You can even train here. Like you can put up little target dummies and train. They have time trials.
Boss,
All your guards will
welcome
salute
home.
you. In fact, some of them will ask you to train with them. Like, they love to be abused. Like, let me tell you. See, look, just knocked him out. I kick him. He'll get up, pick up his gun, and thank me for it. At least he better.
Thanks for that, boss. Thank you for taking in those animals, boss.
Oh yeah, I have an animal conservation platform also where I take in wild animals like hyenas and stuff. Yeah, the base is actually really huge. See, this is the beginning platform, and it's not this big when you first start. You actually build up on it. And this may not look very tall or very big, but there's actually like 7 or 8 floors just to get to the top. See, there's 1, where 2, there's 3. Four, 5. 7. Okay, there's 7 on this platform. You can see over there, there's another just as tall, if not taller. You can almost see the levels, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, probably 8. And then there's levels underneath on that one too. That one goes into the basement. Oh! You want to see my growery? Not into that sort of thing? No, I said, do you want to see my growery? I'm into herbology. Yeah. No, never. It's all for personal medicinal use, I assure you. Get up. No. I actually make more than enough doing the legit... Actually, which platform is it? And see how it's all built like a spider web? I ran up to the top. That was that one platform. Each of my units, because this base is finished, has 4 platforms. You can actually like go and explore all of this. I'm looking for support platforms, so I need to go across this next bridge and take a right. What are you doing? See? Pay attention. Lucky I woke you back up. You didn't see that? Because he wasn't paying attention. If I was an enemy, his ass would have been grabbed. Why am I running this? It's a pretty good sign when you actually have vehicles on your base. That shows you how big it can actually get. Oh, mist. I hate mist. Especially when driving the Jeeps. You want to be careful because it's really easy to like ramp off into the ocean and then it reloads from checkpoint. Yep. Put on some music while we're driving. You got any song requests? Turn! Whoo! I need to run to the store. Yeah, I'll do some more stuff later. Like I said, like I can actually sit here and do a target practice thing.
Mock battle? What do you say?
You, me, mock battle? Are you sure you want to do this? See, I knew it. Wasn't ready. It's all good. Like I said, actually, if you were paying attention, he asked for it. He said, "Boss, you and me, mock battle." He wanted this far. Yeah, there's no other way to wake up. You'd figure they would get tapped or something, like, "Hey, dude, wake up." But no. You straight, like, kick him in the face. Like, get your ass up. Oh, it's a chick. I don't know why, but yeah, chicks have the hots for me. So like you can interrogate her, and she'll be like, "Boss, harder." She's like, I'm sorry, I don't know what came over me.
Spit it out. Where are the others?
Boss, harder.
Speak. Spit it out.
Think she like tries to dry hump you and shit.
Spit it out.
Harder. I won't knock her out.
Boss.
Huh? This is my brewery. Business is good. So yeah, you got your seedlings here, your small seedlings, and then you got, you know, when you go to plant them in soil, evenly spaced where the roots have enough space to grow, and you know, you just tend to the stalks. Alright, man. Yeah, thanks for taking a gander. Like I said, I'll get on later and show you guys some more stuff if you want. There's a lot of shit in this game. It's pretty cool. I can like... Alright. Later, guys. So you just said if you were, I'm gonna run to school. I need a cigarette. I'm like down on the last one, and I figured I'd smoke that on the way to the store. That rough diamond that fixed that she found, I just found it. No, don't fall, don't fall, don't fall. It's glitched. Oh, see? Explore your own base so you can figure out what stuff and go. I climbed up to the roof, climbed down just so I could get to it, but I couldn't. So. Into the window, say if like I was infiltrating the base, things easier. Yeah. My controller was like back. Yeah, in order to leave, you actually have to call in a chopper.
Roger.
And like, that's how this game is. Like, I think there's only like maybe 1 or 2 missions in the entire game where you just complete a certain objective or get to a certain place and then it hits a cinematic and that's it. Like, otherwise, every other mission or whatever, you have to call in your chopper. You have to exfiltrate, you know, by air or by land. So you have to like ride out of the hot zone, or you have to call in your chopper and get away. Your chopper can get shot down. I have literally been shot down by a tank in my chopper. And that was on one of those really hard missions where I was like pulling at the team. Son of a bitch, you cheating motherfuckers. Like, I was right there. It's pretty nifty. I like it. I still sometimes daydream about some of the things that were in some of the older Metal Gears. Like, you remember when they would, like, they could notice, like, if you left footprints, like, whether it be water or snow or whatever, and they would, like, follow it and shit like that. Wish they still did that. As far as I can tell, I never noticed it. But as far as sight and sound, this one is, like, more realistic than the others. Like, the smallest little movement, and they'll notice. And this chick, after you use her a lot, or you build your relationship with her to 100%, then she'll start flirting with you. Like, she'll sit here and, like, start shaking her ass in front of you and shit. Honestly, she's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. I'd pee in her mouth. Just gonna sit here and wait for her to do something. She gets incredibly testy too. Like, if you're sitting here and your iDroid, see, like right now she's not paying me no attention. But watch, I'll sit here and be in my iDroid. See how you can see her in the background? She'll get like testy. She'll be like, pay attention to me. She'll like get up in your face and rub her like wave her tits in your face and shit while you're sitting here in your iDroid. She gets an attitude. Cross her legs, looks at me, she's like, are you looking at me yet? Yes, I'm looking at you, Chica. What you gonna do? You gonna show me something? Hello. Hey, this way, this way, this way, this way. That works. This one, she's just stretching. And yeah, you can do the different costumes and stuff too. There's a costume where she's like gold plated or whatever. Looks like she's from like Gold Member or something. You see, she's always looking to see if you're paid. Yeah, I completed a challenge. The no kills, no alerts I didn't do. By the way, her name is Quiet. She doesn't talk. Right? She's hot, she doesn't talk, she hardly dresses, and she knows how to use weapons. I think I'm getting a chub. Funny. So what else do you want to see? Because I don't have the actual PlayStation Plus, I can't actually show you Metal Gear Online gameplay, but I can show you like my main menu. Like I can log in, I just can't match make, so I can't do like any domination or anything. But I can go in and kind of show you, and it's different. Like, it's not linked to single player, is what I'm trying to say is. I guess you get one character that the face is linked to your single player campaign. Like, as far as your avatar appearance, but other than that, like, everything's different. So, all of that stuff that I have unlocked, that I was just showing you, like, none of that exists over here. But this is pretty cool. It's actually really addicting stuff. See, when you play through the story and stuff like that, you realize that that character that you play as, he's like super soldier. He's like the best. Like, he never, like, just run forever and all kinds of shit, never gets tired. Like, I mean, he's just like super soldier. Anyways, when you're playing online, it is not like that. You actually get winded. Accuracy is much different. Like, everything feels a little more realistic. So this is my guy. I don't have shit unlocked, so he's very basic looking. Very basic gun. I have no suppressors or anything. Cardboard box. Metal Gear Solid would be incomplete without it. This one's cool though because you can actually like run with the box, like standing up. You can crouch down and still move with it. You can dive out of it. And see, the enemy would still be sitting there looking at that box or whatever, you know? So you can target practice in here and just get used to the way your character moves or what your loadouts are like. They have little targets set up everywhere. This is like your, as far as the Metal Gear Online, this is your main menu. Like this is your camp and stuff. You pull out your iDroid to customize your loadouts or your appearance. If you look at the loadouts, it does kind of remind you of Call of Duty. You know, you even get abilities down there. Like I chose for this specific loadout, faster CQC and non-lethal aim or better accuracy for like when I'm using my tranquilizer pistol. And stealth camo is actually available. How do I use my stealth camo? There it is, yay! And see, to me the stealth camo looks a little better. But notice how when I was playing before it was like a greenish tint and that was like straight up clear. That's exactly how it looks to people. So if you're sitting still using it, like you are damn near invisible. But if you can actually see outlines of people when they move, stuff like that. See, look, sitting still, can't see shit. When I stand up and start moving, you can see like little shadow or whatever, you know. They're just not as powerful as the ones that I have in the story mode. But yeah, this is I thought was kind of cool for like a sort of, this is a menu area. This is where you just like load up and practice. Like it's just a practice area. You can like just run around and shit. I've never seen a game do something like this before. I did think it was pretty nifty. And so you got your matching, see, bounty hunter. Oh, I love games that do this. Every time I play Call of Duty, like offline, you know how you can customize the matches and stuff to your own preferences? I always change the settings to do something, yeah. I always change the settings to do something like this. First team to reduce the other team's tickets down to 0 wins. Enemy tickets can be reduced to 0 by killing or Fultoning them. And like, so basically your overall objective is to get them down to 0. Like they have so many reserves or reinforcements. Like if you kill them, they can respawn. If you Fulton them, they're like out of it. They're gone. They're done. They have to wait. But yeah, but basically it's where you know, you're competing not for who has more points, but it's more of a competing to who can last the longest, you know. Still there? Alright. Well, I heard you talking, so just giving you a moment. Let's see, Cloak and Dagger, armed with only camouflage, a combat knife, and non-lethal weapons. Attackers must steal a data disk and deliver it to the evac point. Defenders only hold lethal weapons. and they must stop the attackers from stealing the data disk. No respawns. It's actually, that one's super fun. That actually feels more like the FOB sort of shit. Because I swear, every FOB that I infiltrate, they're all using lethal stuff. Let's see, comm control. It's more like a domination sort of feel. Or, I think that's what I'm thinking of. Is that what I'm thinking of? I think that's what I'm thinking of. Attackers must capture defender comm links to download enemy data. Basically, you capture and hold an objective area. And it says capturing multiple comm speeds up the download. So yeah, it's kind of like a domination, where you have like checkpoint A, checkpoint B, checkpoint C or something, you know? And you have to capture those command posts or whatnot. And sabotage, I don't know what happened to my voice right there, is kind of like search and destroy. Attackers must destroy or Fulton the enemy missile before the round expires. So attackers have to hack the terminals and deactivate the EM barrier that's protecting the missile from any oncoming attacks or Fultons, and then they have to Fulton it out or destroy it. It does say that defenders can reactivate the thing, but yeah, that one is, I suppose, kind of like the domination. I feel like Call of Duty has had multiple sort of match types like that. Instead of there being multiple checkpoints, like in Domination, it's just one. And you're just like fighting for it, basically. They don't have too many game modes, but still, basically all the ones that you actually need. You know, you basically have your TDM, your stealth stuff, capture the flag sort of deal, domination, and then hardpoint. There we go, hardpoint. That's what it reminds me of. So yeah, you still basically get all your best sort of game matches. And then again, the game is played like this, where it's over the shoulder. You can switch vertical from right side to left side. So I mean, you can actually switch up your play style a little bit. I actually like it this way. I feel like you can see more, you can do more. See, I can, while aiming, I can just quickly switch weapons like that, or dive out the way, and pull while aiming. You know, those are a lot of things that you can't do in first-person shooters when you're doing it like this. You know? But see, you can still do this if you wanted to. Like I said earlier, you just can't sprint. So you can't like do any fancy things like sprinting or sliding while in first person, but you can still go into first person and move. The graphics actually look decent in first person too, so I always did kind of wish that they added a sprint function or something to it. This is Metal Gear Online, just sort of mini area. I can't really show you anything right now without having PlayStation Plus. I'll just have to come back and do another broadcast later with that stuff. Oh, I just fell. And I'm getting winded. I need a cigarette. You know what that is? That's smoker's cough. Nope, made it back to base. There is a map here. This is actually a pretty big area. Oh, and you can change your map. See, there's this. It's kind of not so fancy looking, but it shows you where buildings and roads are at, like, very easily. And look, you can tell that's like a crashed plane, like half of a crashed plane. It's missing a wing. If we wanted to, we could go way over there. Or you could go and change it to like an actual aerial sort of GPS looking view, where it's literally whatever you can discern from an aerial photo. So you can kind of tell that there's roads and stuff there, or I can literally see trees and bushes. I can actually see it. But sometimes some of the other discernible shapes you don't know, you know? I actually prefer the GPS view though. Oh, and then there's survival. Unlike other games where survival you would just think like, you know, you just go until you die or whatever. The survival is where you get into a group of people. Say like, you know how sometimes like in Call of Duty or something you'll be playing online, it's like that specific time of the night or whatnot, and you run across the same people over and over? Well, in this you can actually get into a group together and start this survival thing, and then it does these little, it takes away tickets. Think of it like a raffle ticket. You use a raffle ticket per round, and per victory you can get tickets too, and it's kind of crazy. And it can just keep on going and going and going, and your bonuses for winning get better. So it's an actual advantage to do the survival over the regular matching, because you get those additional bonuses. The problem is you have to use your tickets, and you're stuck in a party. Like you can't just do it by yourself. You have to be in a party or join someone's party. You can join random people, I think. Oh snap, it says XP boost 10 days, and I can't even play. See? Only microphone audio is being broadcast. Okay, I guess you can't see this, but it's telling me something about PlayStation Plus. So you can play this game, even the online stuff, without being PlayStation Plus. You just can't actually play against somebody. Like, yeah. Even when it comes to the FOB missions. I've only played a couple of games on PS4, and kind of sucked. Deaths, 21 deaths. Ouch. Yeah. Just ouch. But I mean, it's like I said, it's kind of realistic too. So it's not like in the main story where you can get lit up, like get shot up quite a bit and still survive. Like in this, you can straight get lit up, like, or not like straight lit up, but like a couple of bullets would tear you up. Is what I'm trying to say. So. And there's people that play on here that are like actually really fucking awesome, like really good. It took me forever to figure out how to quit out of here too. Because you can't just like hit start or anything. You have to hold the touchpad. Because tapping the touchpad opens up your map in that menu. You can go for a walk, mister? But alrighties, I'm gonna run up to the store and I shall return. Again, I wish I had PlayStation Plus, because then I could also do share play. Kind of and have fun. Oh yeah, I like finding out new stuff or trying new stuff. I'm kind of picky though when it comes to owning a game though. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'll try anything, but if I'm gonna actually spend money on it or invest hundreds of hours into it, it's this on PS3. So this was cheap. Remastered. Yeah, while you're online, you can log on every day and get bonuses and stuff. I forgot to mention earlier, there's also virtual PF battles. That's what I'm looking at right here. This is where you don't actually fight, but like your army does, kind of. As it's like a virtual, like it's like a virtual mock battle or something. See, like this person's stats, their offensive capability was 24,000, durability 27,000. My defensive capability was 150,000, and durability was at 23,000. My army won. See, so you'll see a little green check mark next to it. And they'll do these little mock battles, and you've got weekly ones, which is the page I'm on now. You'll notice like they'll show you days ahead. See, there's tomorrow, there's the 18th, 1st, you know. Then you can go to daily ones, which is called the short league. Depending on what time of day you sign up, it'll either just be that day or it may kind of overlap into the next day. So this one will end at 10:30 tomorrow morning. So this will have some overlap tonight. Yep, so my next battle, what is 22:30? What is that? Is that 10:30? No? Am I right? Yeah, that's 10:30, right? Okay. Yeah, it's 10:30. My next battle's at 10:30. And then the next one would be at 12:30. So it's like every, as far as dailies. And you can see here that my army has also been winning. You can also look back just at the previous one. You end up earning PF ranking points. Like I said, this is also, you don't even do anything on this. This is just automatic. And it just basically builds you a reputation for your army. So that's one of the ranking systems they have. It says PF rank D. And that's just from that one thing, the PF grade menu. The espionage rank, the top one, that happens to do not from PF online, but for the FOB stuff, specifically what you do in an infiltration. So every time you do a tactical takedown or like Fulton someone and killing that, all of that adds towards your espionage rank. Every time you steal one of the enemy's turrets, you know, things like that, it adds to your espionage rank. And it's literally like a +1. So when you see someone's espionage, not their rank, but their espionage score, like I should be able to see what my actual score is. See, look, you see her in the background? She's just like kind of giving us this weird look like, hello, are you paying attention? You saw that? She's like, hello, look at me. Yeah, that video that we saw earlier where it said that someone broke into my base and we didn't know where they were at, that's this guy, who is now a friend of mine. I wanted to infiltrate his base, but the game wouldn't let me because he never got caught. I guess the alarm went off because he set off a claymore, but no one actually saw him. So he got away clean. But we've since added each other as friends, and you can support each other. So, like, I've got a friend, Lumbox Commando. He plays this game, and I can actually go to his base or defend his base from anyone else attacking. That guy that infiltrated my base, me and him became friends, and now we support each other's bases. So now there's two little things there. So if I'm offline and someone attacks my base, because just because I'm offline doesn't mean nothing. Anyone can attack my base at any time. He can defend my base if I'm not online, which is super cool. I forgot what I was saying up till that point. Yeah, you can have friends and stuff, or just infiltrate random people, or they have these events like this one. They just had a skull event get over. That one, if you would have seen me playing on that one, I wasn't like trying to not kill anybody at all. Like, I was literally running up in there with rocket launcher and grenade launchers and stuff. I was going loud and fast. Because it was, again, it had the within 300 seconds, which is beat it within 5 minutes. And I was fighting like heavily armored enemies. So I was going in loud. You know, just like get their attention, get them into a group, and start laying as many explosives into them as possible. You know? Whereas this one, it's different. It's an actual, I have to get to the core. Events switch up every once in a while. This one just started today. It's called Mosquito's Legacy. It'll stop on May 30th. A former comrade, Mosquito, once plotted to take over Mother Base in his mad pursuit to exact revenge on Big Boss. The stronghold of the PF he commanded has been located. There, remnants of Mosquito's PF are attempting to rebuild the organization. Make sure this does not happen. Infiltrate the enemy platform and make it to the core. And, huh? Okay.
Heading to FOB.
And for this sort of stuff, notice how I am switching back out of the ride-in gear, and you know, I'm not using any of that fancy stuff anymore. That's stuff I like to use for showing off. Hey, buddy! No, god damn it! So much for that broadcast. I hate when a broadcast just sits here. Don't you hate it when you just like look up a YouTube video and it's like you're staring at the same thing for like minutes on end, hearing to someone talk? Different before when I was like scrolling, but now I have to clean something up because my son just spilled something. Damn it, buddy. Said Nazi zombies. You said you do feel like, or you don't feel like? I was literally probably just gonna do this last one, and then I'd really have to go smoke a cigarette. I've been nicking for a while. And then run up to the store, get some more. Because it's almost little man's bedtime here in the next hour or so, so I gotta go now, you know. Well, you have Dying Light? Huh? Oh, that's what's up. I wish I had PlayStation Plus for that too. Because I love playing that game. Problem is I can't ever... 250. Love. Yep, legend rank 250. But that doesn't mean I still have things in the game to do. Like, I don't have all the zombie trophies and masks, and there's lots of different collectibles. I think there's like 2 kinds of collectibles. Huh? Oh yeah, blueprints, I have all of them, I think. The zombie trophies and stuff, I think it's in the... I do have the DLC. I was gonna say that's the one where I don't have a lot of the collectibles, like the little masks or whatever. Yeah, those are harder to find. But yeah, other than that, I've actually got my guy all the way up there, drive rank and everything. And even though driving's fun, I hate how I hate how easy it is. Like, just starting your vehicle like takes 1% away from all of your car parts. Like, I'm like, oh, that's so fucking stupid. So it's like I never even use the buggy, just because, like, oh, I've got it maxed out, the military grade. And honestly, I have I got the, what was it called? Basically where it came with the DLC, whatever, enhanced edition or whatever. By the time that version came out, I guess there was a way that you could power level before using the supply drops. I couldn't do that. It was patched. I literally had to level up. Like, I had to get creative ways to get experience fast. It was actually incredibly annoying. It took me forever to level up. But my friend, though, had items prior to the patch, like stacks of 9,999 whatever, you know, and the duplication glitch still worked. So he gave me, I don't know if it does now, you know, I didn't need to, because my friend dropped these stacks of shit for me to where I don't need anything in the game on my main character. I do have a second character that I like to play as, because it's more challenging not having everything unlocked and everything, but then it's kind of sliding fit. Yeah, that game's hella fun. I like using my imagination. Like, not just playing the game and reacting the way they designed it, but to where I can do something that someone else might not have done, you know? Like taking the propane tanks and throwing it at the zombies' legs to where they trip up. You ever seen a zombie trip over something and then break his neck? Right? Yeah, I love doing that too. I like throwing them off of things. Like, kicking them off is cool, but throwing them is fucking hilarious. Like, they just fly, and their arms are just flailing and shit. I found a sort of a glitch. There's a the stasis field. It's kind of grenade. Huh? It's probably because of this broadcast. You know what? I'm actually just going to... Yeah, I was going to say I'm going to cancel this for now, and I'll just come back and start a new one when I get back from the store. Oop, yeah, that's how I do that. Dang it. Can't seem to get my buttons right. Anyways, thanks everyone for watching. This is Junzi, once again. Catch you